Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Cop Talk. Post-match reaction to West Ham 0, Liverpool 5. 5-star performance from the Reds. I mean, it was just really good. And don't get me wrong, there were some sloppy moments in that game again, which seems to be our trademark because we're just so dominant in a lot of the games. And it just, it was a bit worrying. I mean, initially, first couple of minutes, Robertson gives the ball away, and West Ham should have scored there. Really sloppy play by Robertson, and he's not playing that well, at the moment. I don't know what's wrong with him, but who knows? I mean, look, he recovered and didn't make any other mistakes really. A bit sloppy with possession, but listen, I'm nitpicking here. Apart from that, it was just, what a performance. Salah was incredible. I mean, just, the guy is playing on another level at the moment. And if he doesn't win the Ballon d'Or this year, if he continues, then it's obvious. It's because he's Egyptian that they're not going to give it to him. And they're going to give it, there's a bias towards a Real Madrid or a Barcelona player or someone in a European team. Because, it's just unacceptable that he does not win it. He is head and shoulders the best player in the league, in the Premier League right now, most likely in Europe and probably the world. At the moment, he's the most effective player in the world, I would say. And let me know in the comments what you guys think, because I really believe that. Diaz played well. He's so lively and he's really matured into a really good player. I really liked Diaz from the beginning when he came. And yes, he had his problems. He had an injury. He was out for a while. And then he had his issues with his parents getting kidnapped and all that kind of stuff. And, but we got to realise these guys are coming from another country, settling in to a different country with their families. There's a lot of stuff to take into consideration. We just expect them as fans to be robots and perform every week. It's difficult, man. These guys are they're performing on an elite level, consistently, and it's just amazing. It's a joy to behold. It really is. Salah incredible, Diaz excellent, Gakpo incredible again. Gakpo is really raised the game, and I feel now he finally feels he belongs at Liverpool. I think when he came, we saw glimpses of what he could do, but now we're seeing the real Gakpo now, and he is some player. He really is. And then we bring Jota off the bench, and he's another one. And yes, he's injury prone, but boy, that guy is valuable to Liverpool. That goal, the last goal, the Jota goal, Salah, the run from Salah was just amazing. The close control at speed. He makes it look easy. It is difficult, man. What he does is difficult. As Liverpool fans, we're witnessing something that we probably won't witness again for many years after he leaves Liverpool, whether it's at the end of this season or in a couple of years, which I believe it will be. But whatever happens, we're witnessing something special, and we need to just enjoy it. He's an exceptional footballer. He really is. And I remember seeing him when he played for Basel all those years ago, before when Liverpool wanted to buy him, and then Chelsea bought him, and he didn't work out at Chelsea, and he went and reinvented himself. He went to Italy, and then he came to Liverpool via there. I'm telling you, this guy is exceptional. For me, great talent, and he's up there with Gerrard as probably the best modern day Liverpool footballer there is. You could argue Gerrard wasn't in as good a team, and Gerrard sort of lifted Liverpool and carried them to certain victories, but this guy's doing it now. He really is. He's really impacting the team in a positive way. He's got a smile on his face. There's a great attitude about him. And I mean, all this is with the contract issue going on in the background. So hats off, Mo Salah. You're the best, mate. Yeah, so I don't know what to say about him anymore. The numbers he's putting up are ridiculous. Goals, assists. He's incredible. The skill for that second goal for Gakpo, where he just turned in the box. I mean, all right, it's a bit fortuitous, but the thought, the speed of thought to do that, unbelievable. Great play. Who up? Van Dijk again. He's just imperious. And there was a funny bit towards the end of the game where he was in the centre forward position, and excuse me, he did a nice bit of skill, and he sidestepped the defender and had a shot. Now, if that would have went in, oh my God, that would have been ridiculous. But yeah, Salah. I mean, Van Dijk, amazing. And I believe in the, I'm sorry, I'm mixing the contract stuff in here now. I believe Salah and Van Dijk will stay at least 2 more years, maybe with an option for a third season, because I think they've got minimum 2 more years at the top level. The way these guys look after themselves and the team that they have around them. I mean, Van Dijk gave an interview and he said there's about 8 or 9 people outside of the club that look after him. Nutritionist, chef, physio, personal trainer. He has all of this stuff outside of the club to keep him healthy. Salah the same. Salah does yoga. He does all these other extracurricular things that not every single player does. Listen, these are proper professionals. I'm telling you now, you never see anything on the front pages about these guys, mate. Never. So yeah, that's my take on those two. I think they will stay. I hope they do. But look, if they go, they go. What can we do? As fans, we can't control this situation. So let's just enjoy them. They're going to most likely take us to the league title. Maybe the Champions League. Who knows what's going to happen. But the league, we're in a fantastic position. We really are. And, everyone else really has to be perfect. And we have to mess up for us not to win this league. Things can happen. I'm not saying we've won it already, but we are in a fantastic position. And let's enjoy it. Let's enjoy the ride, because it's a fantastic time to be a Liverpool fan. And I saw a funny tweet the other day. The biggest threat to Liverpool is the PGMOL, not any other football team. So I thought that was quite funny. Who else? Gravenberch, another good game from him, solid. McAllister, exceptional. I mean, some of the passes he did, that through ball for Salah in the start of the second half. Salah should have scored. Salah should have had about 4 goals yesterday. Easy. He could have had 4, Yeah, and even after the game in his interview, I think he said, oh no, I should have scored more. You could see he was annoyed that he missed those chances. Trent, strange with Trent. I mean, he did the pass of the match for me when he passed it inside the West Ham fullback. I can't remember who it was. I don't think it was Wan-Bissaka. I think it was the other guy. I'm not too sure. He passed it inside this guy. Salah ran onto it. I mean, it was an unbelievable, 40-yard along the ground pass. Amazing pass. He took a shot. It took a deflection. He scored. I like his celebration, as if to say, yeah, keep talking. Do this stuff here? Keep talking. Look, I love Trent. He's not a defender. I used to get frustrated a few years back with him because I used to look at him as a defender, but he's actually not a defender. He's like an American-style quarterback. He's the playmaker for this Liverpool team. So I wish he stays. I hope he stays. But I think he could be the one that doesn't out of the 3. And if you listen to the noise around all these guys, that's a general consensus for everyone. But we could be wrong. Who knows? Gomez getting an injury. I feel for Joe, man, because Joe Gomez has been exceptional since he's come in. He really has. He seems to have cut out the silly errors and he's just looks solid. You know what I mean? The only silver lining here is that Kanate looks like he's coming back in a week or so. So we haven't got long to survive without Gomez or Konate, so not too bad there. Hopefully Gomez is not out for too long. Bradley coming back as well will help. Chiesa, does anyone know what's going on with this guy? Why is he not playing? I just don't get it, man. It's very disappointing, because I think there's a very good player there, but maybe, like I said in the other day, in a video that I did the other day, maybe he's just not robust enough for the Premier League, you know? It could be that. I don't know. Anyway, let's see what happens. If he doesn't play against Accrington Stanley, then we know we're in trouble with him. Curtis Jones, another good performance from Curtis. Industrious. He's good in possession. I think he still has a tendency to hold the ball a bit too long, but he's really raised his level this season. He's gone to another level now. I think Elliott came on as well, looked busy. Endo came on, did well when he came on, you know, solid, very steady, not exceptional, but steady, you know, no mistakes. Just, he's an experienced pro, so he knows what he's doing. Yeah, Robertson was a bit of a worry. I think Tsimikas came on, did okay. Yeah, listen, it was an unbelievable performance. I mean, first half we were exceptional. Second half, obviously, we took our foot off the gas and just strolled to the 5-0. Could have had more goals. West Ham had their moments too, you know. Kudos was very dangerous for them. I liked him. He looks like a real good player. Great bit of control to take an overhead pass down, and good shot, hit the post, and then they had a header, hit the bar. He's a player. He's definitely a player. He won't be at West Ham too much longer. Yeah, apart from that, it was a very, very comfortable evening for Liverpool, and you know what? Long may it continue like this. Next week, next Sunday, Liverpool Man United. I always hate these games before they start, because everyone is saying we're going to annihilate them. And listen, I was there a couple of years back when it was 0-0, and before the game it was the same. We're going to annihilate them, we're going to destroy them, and they just sat, and we couldn't break them down. So listen, I don't take anything for granted. I am looking forward to going to the game, and yeah, you know, so let's see what happens. But yeah, that's it. Let me know in the comments what you guys think, please. Let me know who was your man of the match. For me, it was, I would say, Salah. Has to be Salah. He was exceptional.